We're by the sea in Withensea. This is Seaside Road, and this is the Shores Project, a community centre, but so much more. They've got a radio station. You can get married up there. They've got their own cafe, but more importantly, they provide care to the elderly in the local community, and they've created 55 jobs. Well, let's go and have a chat with Jane and see how they've done that. Let's wind this right back then to the beginning. Just tell us then how the Shores Project came about. You've been here about 5 years now, so why did it come into being?
Well, around about 8 years ago, different groups that were located within the community obviously networked with each other, they knew each other, many of the committee members were one of the same, and they knew the needed facilities, resources, to start minimising some of the costs, because to run independent groups is a costly activity. Accommodation, equipment, the list goes on. And they'd seen other resource centres being built up and down the country, and thought, right, well, we need something for our community. We need something as a shared facility. Plus, as well, it's better for the residents, because many of the people that were coming in using services were often needing the services of other groups as well.
So everything's just all in one place?
That one-stop shop philosophy.
And what have you got here then?
What we got?
what have you got here at the Shores Project?
There's a variety of organisations who are based within the centre that can offer from counselling to advice, support work with children, families, carer support. The list goes on. I keep describing it as A&E.
Okay.
And anything and everything, which also describes my job description, anything and everything.
Is that just it?
That's it.
We'll do the lot.
We'll do the lot.
Yeah.
It's
Tell us how you've married what you would call the sort of like the community with the financial, as it were.
right. Well, we got just over £1 million from Usual Suspects. I shouldn't say Usual Suspects, Yorkshire Forward, Lottery. They wouldn't like it if I said it like that, but that enabled the 4 walls to get built.
Yep.
And that was managed by the local authority, get the building up, heating, equipment, etc.
So where in the community have you made your sort of the biggest mark, do you think? Where have you had the biggest impact?
Because, as I say, that anything and everything approach, our audience is cradle to grave. And we have parent toddler groups coming in.
Right.
An hour later, we could have a carer support group, and now after that, a luncheon club, then onto a training, even to weddings and street dance, and you name it, it can change from 1 hour to the next. And sometimes it does. You go through this spectrum of emotions during a day's operation, and you think, right, this has become quite surreal. But it's the life and times of a community resource centre. That's how it operates.
Where have you done that in the past, where you've seen a need and gone, right, let's just go and do this?
Job Club, got that going. There was no Job Club facilities, people needed it. When someone's unemployed and been unemployed a while, searching for a job can be a costly activity, from newspapers, internet facilities, printing, stamps. You start adding all this together, and many couldn't afford some of those basic elements. So I thought, right, let's get this going. So we've got that running, basic IT courses.
How do you find out what's going on, what the people need in the area?
I think one of the things that was essential for us to do was to keep very much that open door, and to get people coming in and feeling comfortable about coming in and putting forward ideas, putting forward suggestions and getting involved. It's not, well, send us a letter and then we'll put it forward.
'Cause you're not here to prescribe, are you? You're not here to sort of say this is how it's going to be. You want to work with the people rather than, as you said, doing something to the people.
If I'd taken an approach of, right, we are going to do this and you will like it, we would have been closed. It's as simple as this is their centre and it's up to them to decide what we need to do, and we'll make it happen. That Jim will fix it approach, isn't it? And that's what we try to. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't, but at least you learn something from it.
So in all the things that you do, and you've got a huge sort of menu of things that are on offer. What ticks your box? What's getting you out of bed in the morning? What do you think?
I'm a mum. I've got a teenage daughter, and it's that emotional journey of seeing people grow and develop, like your own kids.
Yeah.